Aiden's like, oh yeah, I remember the intro song. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, gang. We're here in the Super Secret Podcast Studio for Tuesday Night Radio, show number 1 of summer 2K16, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
In the studio tonight with Rosie, Marena, Aiden, and special guests. They're staffing tonight. It's Alicia and Shannon. We're totally jazzed to be back, and we're jazzed that you're listening to the show. So without further ado, it's Tuesday Night Radio, live on location from Camp Nicolet. Greetings, guys. How's it going?
Good.
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 Good. You made it down the stairs okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Those are scary stairs.
They are a little
Yeah.
Like
steep.
waddle down them.
There's like a wall above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hit your head.
Luckily for all of us, I think we're all under 5'9" and change. So Shannon had a tough time with the low bridge at the bottom. But we're all still here to tell the tale. So why don't we start right off with the bus ride up, since that is the first thing many campers experience.
It's a pretty good bus, and they pick us up at a little mall with a Starbucks, so that's always good.
Solid.
And then you get on the bus, and everyone's a little nervous, but then you like talk to everyone, and then you have a 2-hour ride to Milwaukee, and then you get the campers at the Milwaukee stop,
Okay.
and then like an hour later you stop and get lunch, and then we're on the road from there to Camp Nicolet.
But people generally look forward to the bus ride.
Yeah, it's really fun,
Yeah,
and
well-
everyone's really comfortable on it.
It's where you meet a lot of your
Yeah.
new friends. I always try to talk to like the people who are sitting alone maybe or look like they're nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last question on this topic is as you near the front gates of Camp Nicolet, what do you feel? What goes through your body?
It's like the best feeling in the world, like getting off the bus and knowing that there are people there, like excited for you to be there, and just a very loving space.
I agree.
Marena, how did you get to camp?
My brother first visited this camp,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother tells to my mom they visit a camp for girls, and my mom checked in the internet and say my girls can be over in that camp, and was like, then asked us, do you want to be in that camp? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Because it's really like that here, guys, right?
Yeah.
There's the winter bell. Cool.
The first time
Mm-hmm.
I ride a horse was here, but I was so nervous that my face was so red, and the horse felt that I was nervous.
Oh, okay.
And that time I was more nervous, and then when I ride the horse, then I was not nervous anymore.
So the more time that you spent on the
Yeah.
horse, it got better. That's very good to get tuned into the animal. What did we do for opening dining hall night tonight? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, so the theme was Derby night, and so each cabin was given a theme. So my cabin was horses, and then some were the ladies watching the Derby,
Yeah.
and then some were the jockeys on the horse. And we all dressed up, and then after dinner we had a race to see who would get their dessert first. So the horses had to walk on a tape line, and they couldn't step off of it.
Aiden, let's flash back to dessert a couple nights ago. What is one of the most sublime desserts you've had here at camp so far this year?
I had a really good piece of chocolate cake.
Yeah, that's
other night.
The death by chocolate.
Yeah.
that's what I was going for. That's why I brought it up, because the challenge tonight in dining hall night was dessert priority.
Right.
Yeah.
And those folks who went up there and participated in the race and won, they got to double down
Yeah.
on death by yum yum, right? And it was pretty good. Even I was jealous, and I'm not even that big of a dessert guy. So What I love annually on the show is bringing up RAC, and with the 4th of July not that far away, 4th of July is a pretty rad day here in the Camp Nicolet tradition repertoire. What are some of the highlights for you, boss?
The dizzy bat is
Yes.
one of the best activities ever.
The spin and run and fall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then sticks of wood with the string. That one is so incredibly hard.
The trolley.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
And the dining hall is covered in red, white,
Decorations.
and blue stuff. And then there's a cake. And then the ACs wake you up in the morning by banging pots and pans in your cabin. Yeah, that's not the best part of 4th of July.
I don't think it's the best part if you're on the receiving end of the wake up, right?
It's probably so fun for the ACs.
Well, I was going to say year after year, because I get up a little earlier to roll some vid, of that glorious event. I always ask the ACs, are the pots and the pans, is it all it's cracked up to be? Is it all you've been waiting for all these years? And they're always like, absolutely. You bet it is. Do you guys look forward to the AC, like to doing the AC wake up someday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep down? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dizzy Bat's high on the list. Trolley's high on the list for relays. So what else really gets you going?
Like where you
the
fill
water
up the
one,
bag with water and you have to run
it
over.
down
You have to
your
there's-
whole line.
Tell me more. What is this?
So your whole team sitting in a line, and there's a water bucket at one end, and the person next to the water bucket fills it up and has to run to the other side holding the bag of water and with holes in it and dump it into the bucket on the other side.
Oh. Does everybody in the line get wet then along the way?
Yeah.
And then there's the AC balloon pop.
Yeah.
Fun to watch or a snooze, be honest.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch.
Do you guys look forward to that someday?
Yeah.
I knew it. See, it all comes out. I love it. Well, hey, we're doing good, but why don't we take a little break? And Aiden, you have got a good song picked out for us for number 1 of the show.
Kanye.
Yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, this is Kanye West with Good Life.
Like we always do with this time, I go for mine. I get.
I'm good. Who's all good? We're here on the podcast.
Yeah.
Tuesday Night Radio with Rosie, Marena, Aiden, and I'm your host, Yair. It's with a soft J. Marena mentioned water skiing is one of the fun things she's done in the first 2 days, and I know you're an avid skier, right?
I really like to slalom. And today in competitive skiing, we went through the slalom course. I went with BB and Natalie.
Seriously.
It was really fun. It's hard though. Yeah, we're doing handicap course right now, and we did 2 full passes, so like there and back, there and back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really tiring. And we did one side on the way there and back, and then we did both sides on the second pass.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really hard.
So down and back, you were just going out for the, what are the inside buoys, the green ones?
Yeah, the green buoys.
Nice. And then 3 and 4, you were trying to do the whole thing with not fresh arms. Those 2 passes. Those passes are called the training passes, the endurance passes.
Yeah, they're really hard.
That's awesome. Was my mom coaching you?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, sweet. Was that cool?
Yeah, and Andrew.
Oh, wow. You had like the blue ribbon boat crew there.
Yeah.
Shannon, did you watch?
No. I haven't seen anything. Like I've just been stuck away in a little room
No.
most of the time.
No.
Yeah, no, that's just what I do.
What little room?
Oh, just like the art
so
room.
bad.
Oh, no. Not the art room.
I know. It's like I go between the art room and the lodge, and that's about it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
Raise your hand if we need to get Shannon out of the art room and
I
the
know.
lodge, right?
I'm gonna raise my own hand because
Yeah.
I am totally keen. I'm
This
totally keen.
this entire room, Shannon, wants you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're gonna start a petition at breakfast tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll be the first to sign.
You did. It's called your contract.
Yeah.
Just Shannon, if you're listening.
Yeah.
No. Just kidding. Well, that's great. But back to the slalom course, and I mean, from an outsider's perspective, when you're seeing people do this, what do you think?
Oh, my mind is, I've never even seen anything like this before. So when I see it, I'm just like, what is happening? This is all happening in this one majestic spot. And there's like people like, on skis, they're all in canoes. And I just don't know what to think at all because we just don't have this sort of thing ever. Like, I don't know. You see it on movies and you're like, I'm in a movie right now. This is what happening. I can't believe it. Where are the cameras? Are they behind the bush? Yeah. So you just feel like it's just, I don't know. It's really, really, really good to see.
Let's go over to Aiden, and I'm going to change up the order here just a little bit. And I really, really want to hear more about sailing with Leah. Like, what went down, man?
It was me, Salome, Lexi, and Leah, and a bunch of other girls from like younger cabins.
Yeah.
And Salome and I were very excited because we were like the oldest campers there, and that does not ever really happen to us. So Lexi put Leah, Salome, and I together. So then we had to learn the parts of the boat and how to put the sail up. Then we got on the boat and it was just the kids because Lexi and Leah had to do something and they just left us on the boat.
Yeah.
So we started floating away and we both hit the L dock.
Oh no.
And then bounced off. So Leah came running over and jumped in and Lexi was already in the water. And Leah was just riding on the back as we got wind and started just like speeding away. And Leah could not get up. We were all laughing. So then we got everything situated. And for like 30 minutes, we were just sitting in irons. So then I had to start doing stuff with the main sheet because I was holding that.
Okay.
And then we kept just turning and Leah was like, no, we're going to get wind. Like I promise, guys. And then she turned us again. So we were just floating in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
So we went nowhere and everyone was wet. Sailing.
That is an incredible sailing adventure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our special guests tonight in the studio are Shannon, and we'll hear from Alicia coming up in just a little bit. And Shannon, you're from Australia, correct?
Yeah, that is right.
Awesome. The
Land
girls
down under, that's right.
The girls have dedicated this one to you tonight.
It's an Aussie classic.
A classic from 1982, right?
Yep.
Guys Down Under. It's on Tuesday Night Radio from Camp Nicolet. Tuesday Night Radio, live on location from Camp Nicolet. And I just changed my headphones. Never a good thing to do mid-show. Now I can only hear out of my right ear because these are broken. Alicia, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Yeah, glad you're here tonight.
I'm pretty happy to be here, actually.
Yeah, now you've gotten the great pleasure of being here quite a bit longer than the campers have. When did you get to camp?
I got to camp about a week and a half ago, I think. The 9th of June, so that was a while ago.
Right on. Did you have to endure the preseason lifeguard training? Did you go through that?
I arrived the day after.
Yeah, right. But you got to work with the horses early on and get everything ready up in the riding area?
I got to work with the horses. They're pretty cool horses.
Nice. Well, welcome to camp.
Thanks.
And first time in the States?
First time in the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay.
So I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. We picked a good summer to come to camp because every 4 years at Camp Nicolet, we have the Olympics.
So every 4 years when the Summer Olympics occur, we do Olympics here. And camp splits into 4 teams: Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Australia. And it's just I think it's during the weekend, and it's a whole weekend of like games and activities to compete, see who wins. You prepare a song and a skit, or a song and then a banner.
Yeah.
And a cheer, and you present that to the judges, and then you compete in a lot of like games and activities and relays and things like that. So you get the most amount of points.
But Olympics is one of those things where you can go home with some bling.
Mm-hmm.
So medals are definitely an incentive, and you would have experienced Olympics last in
2012.
What are some of the standout things that when you think of Olympics, what do you think about?
From what I remember, like there's skiing involved and there's horseback riding, which doesn't really happen a lot during regular, like all camp activities.
Yeah.
Like in marathon day, we don't have that. So it's kind of combining everything so everybody can get a chance to compete.
Yeah, the breakdown's pretty cool. There's like the opening ceremony on Friday, and then you've got the team events, I believe, on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is pretty wild because there's some stuff in the morning I don't quite remember either off the top of my head, but then it's all that individual stuff, a chance to win medals individually, and then there's closing ceremonies on Sunday night. It's pretty cool because it's a celebration of the whole world coming together, which is Pretty awesome thing. I think that's the magic sign that it's time to say good night.
Good night.
For show number 1. So, green trees around us, blue skies above. See you next week on podcast episode. Actually, in 2 weeks, because Isle Royal goes out this next week. So, yeah. Wish the Isle girls good luck. I think they're going to do great. And
Yeah, they'll do great.
Yeah.
can't wait for you guys to be on Isle someday. It'll be pretty fun. Good. All right. Great first show. And we'll see you next time on Tuesday Night Radio live from Camp Nicolet.